It's Bourbon Night. It's a flight fight.
It's a double-blind flight fight.
It's a double-blind flight fight.
That's Chad. I'm Sarah.
That's Sarah. Welcome. Our friends over at Asian Ore gave us this bottle flight kit, and
They're
gave us full of some whiskey. So for the first time ever, we're doing a flight fight that is completely blind.
Which people have asked for this before, but we're like, okay, but we're the ones who put these together. We kind of have to know what's going in the glass.
We do.
So we're actually really thankful that they sent us these to be able to. Full of whiskey.
Stick around to find out how you can actually win one of these kits. If you'd like to purchase one, it's just agentore.com, or you can also click the link that is down in the description of this video. To do so, this is something that we talked about in our gift guide.
But they were sold out at the time.
They were.
They sold out quickly.
Yeah, they did. Now back in stock, and now you can win one, and we're going to do a flight here with them. This holds quite a bit.
Yeah, how much is in here?
Whiskey.
This looks like
3
several
ounces.
Yeah.
Normally, we do between 3/4 of an ounce to an ounce, so we're actually going to have some left over here, which is cool. Now, this is normally the part of the episode where I say, Sarah, what's in this flight?
But
we don't know. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour these up, and then we're going to start a blind flight. Now, you'll know because editor Chad in the future will put down what we're drinking, but at this point, we have no idea. All right, let's get these poured up.
Should be fun. You start at that end, and I'll start at this end.
Yes.
So I'll do 3 and 4, and you do 1 and 2. And look, they come with a little marker. You can write on them, so we can keep them in order.
Very helpful. Well, how much we have left?
I know, right? Nestle them right back into their little carrier. I love this carrier. You can take this on a plane. Fun fact.
You can. It's TSA approved. So here's our blind results. It's a sealed envelope. We'll save this for the end, of course. Okay, let's get into it with round 1, letter A.
Ooh.
Oh, how caramely and almost like
very
caramel
faint
popcorn.
It is, but there's also like a faint hint of nutty, which may be coming from that like corn aspect of it. I don't know.
Yeah, this is, to me, smelling Jim Beam or Heaven Hill.
There's some fruit in there too, though, like figs and berries and.
Off to a good start, guys.
Ooh, I like
Off to a good start.
Yeah.
Good pick. Good pick here. All right.
Whoa.
Oh, different. I don't think it's
very different.
I don't think it's Jim Beam or Heaven Hill anymore. Nope. Nope.
There's such an interesting finish on that. I mean, there's a good possibility that I've had this before, but based on taste, and linked to memory, I don't think I've ever tasted whatever this is before.
I don't know. I don't think this is something we have in normal rotation, Sarah. I get a lot of strong, like molasses and honey.
I also think there's like a strong tobacco presence.
Yep. I can't tell if it's reading like younger or maybe smaller barrel, or there's something, I think, a little bit non-traditional of like...
Something's afoot.
Something is afoot.
It has a nice mouthfeel. It's got, a little heat on it.
Oh yeah,
medium
definitely
finish. Tobacco. I don't know. We're contemplating. It's round 1. It is. Whoa, completely different.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
Very citrus.
Very citrus, yeah. Bright
and like...
Smells like sunshine.
Lemons and eucalyptus and...
Oh, it does have that like effervescence. Yeah. Definitely lemon, honey on the palate. Maybe a hint of that eucalyptus, like a little mintiness almost. But it's not as strong as I thought it would be. Like from the nose, I thought this was gonna be like a high rye and be like very spicy, sit on the back of your tongue. I'm not finding it to be that way.
I'm sensing a theme. I think maybe they may have gone craft.
I think so.
In this flight.
Yeah, it's giving me like honey syrup, lemon tea kind of thing going on.
Interesting.
I like that. I'd say this is the most muted nose so far. Nothing's really jumping out.
A little grain like bread.
Yeah, someone's baking bread in the background somewhere. 9 grain bread. Not 7.
Not 8.
10.
9-minute abs. Darker than I was expecting.
This I feel like is the most traditional so far.
I agree.
It's giving me...
In a non-traditional way.
Lower proof beam vibes.
Lower proof beam. Oh, okay. I see the nutty on when it starts to roll into the finish. It's also a little, kind of a weak honey tea.
Something about it is very familiar, like very staple. It could even be like a bonded. It could be a bonded product.
I agree. I mean, I am getting those.
Watch me be completely off.
Well, I don't think it's beam. I am getting what you're talking about. I'm still locked in. Like these first 3 have been craft.
You think so? Double blinds are so fun just because it's like pondering for the sake of being wrong.
Right.
There's like literally, what are the odds that that's right?
It's like I'm gonna take my shot, and if I'm right,
Completely in the
people are
dark.
gonna think I'm a genius.
It's true. That's why I take my
but
shot.
More likely,
I'm gonna look like an idiot.
so far off.
So bad.
Yeah. Okay, back to a very grain forward,
And
almost
fruit,
slightly
too.
musty.
I'm getting like strawberries, raspberries,
It's a cornucopia of fruit.
grains.
Yeah, I'm getting more grains. I'm getting more
Still a little bit of lemon,
barley.
floral. First thing that hits your tongue, grain.
Yeah.
You really taste
Wow.
the quality of that grain though too.
Yeah, it's good quality, but
Yeah.
it is grain.
It is grain forward.
It smells like walking into a grain house, like that.
Yeah.
or
Where they're,
it
like,
tastes
milling.
like that smell. I guess is what I meant to say.
Milling
yeah.
and grinding and stuff. Yeah.
Very oaty, earthy.
Oaty.
Oaty.
Mouth feels nice.
It is.
I like that. It does get a little hot and dry, I think, towards the back end. I like the flavor. Like, I know it's grain forward, but when it's quality, it's like a rich grain. It tastes good.
It's like a honey oak
Yeah.
grain.
It's got a nice proof, too. It feels like it's really settling in for a hug. I don't know if it's a Kentucky hug, because I don't know where it's from. But as we say, the Kentucky hug.
Yeah. There's a hug. There's definitely a hug. Yeah.
There's a lot of variety going on here. I don't know what the theme is. I think you're probably right with the craft. It could also be themed like non-Kentucky. That could be the theme.
I'm sticking with its craft. It could be all outside of Kentucky, but there's also a lot of craft in Kentucky. I think we're dealing with maybe some younger distilleries. That's my first guess, but this is only round one.
Which is
you know how we do.
Fun
We do two
for us.
rounds.
Have
Right.
we done a craft blind flight before in all of our years?
No, I don't think we have.
I'm disappointed in us, but I'm really happy that
Well, maybe it just happened.
our friends at Age Nor are forcing us into this, if that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think this is fun. I like this.
So we've gone through round one now. We're going to take a little break, let our palates reset. We'll come back for round two. That's where things really seem to come to light. But before we go, we want to tell you how you can get this free bottle flight kit from Aged in Ore. So if you're watching this during the first 48 hours of this video being published, congratulations, you are eligible. All you need to do is drop a comment down below, and within after the 48 hours has elapsed of this being published, we will randomly choose a winner.
From the comments.
From the comment section.
Okay.
Yes. But there are other ways that you can also win one of these. Let's just say you probably want to follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
At itsbourbonnight.
And if you're a patron of ours, stay tuned.
That's right.
So.
Yeah.
Just saying. Just throwing that out there.
Hooking you up.
Where else can they find out stuff about us, Chad?
Well, of course, that would be whiskyambitions.com. It's our home on the internet for this hat, this t-shirt, these glasses, these water glasses. Also, we have copitas and rocks glasses and challenge coins and candles and hoodies and sweatshirts and more always coming soon. That's whiskyambitions.com.
You can become a patron at patreon.com/itsbourbonnight and join for as little as $1 a month. That is where we release our barrel picks exclusively. The opportunity to potentially participate on a barrel pick and exclusive content like another round with Chad and Sarah.
There you go.
More.
All right.
And the opportunity to win one of these flights.
There you go.
All kinds of stuff.
All right, we're going to take a little break. Be back for round two. Okay, we're back for round two. Gonna hit these again. Again, real quickly about the Aged in Ore set. Forgot to mention a couple of things that we love about it. One, it's got the wide mouth, so you don't need to have a funnel to put down on those little sample bottles.
I don't know,
you can just pour it directly in there. And then there's markings on there, so if you want to put 1.5 ounces, you don't have to use a jigger.
Right.
You can just look at it as you're pouring
It's
without
graduated.
the funnel. So.
Yeah, we were just admiring it.
We were admiring it while we were
between
taking a
our
break.
time, and we were like, you know what? Maybe we should mention some of these things. I don't know. It's so nice.
We didn't mention these things. So.
All right.
All right. The nose. This is hands down.
You think this is your
the
favorite
best
nose?
Yes.
It's a good nose.
This smells like I said in the beginning. Heaven Hill, Jim Beam. It's got.
But I don't think it is.
No. But it's got the nuttiness. It smells almost LE. You know, we say that sometimes. This almost smells LE. I get sort of.
I'm just getting that like tobacco and like a little, not bitterness, but a little bit, almost like the char, like how you would expect char to be bitter.
Yeah. There's also like some like lavender bath beads in there or something. There's like some type of very.
You know a lot about them?
Well, I like to treat myself sometimes.
As a connoisseur
Sarah.
of bath bombs.
Of these four, this one is the most different from its nose.
I
Like,
agree.
One of these things is not like the other.
Yeah.
The nose and the taste are nothing alike. Nothing alike. It has things about it that I can appreciate, but I guess maybe I just really wish that this tasted like the nose smells.
I know, yeah. If it did, I think I would feel a lot different about this, as is that like heavy tobacco char, like almost a bitter note that sits at the finish. I don't know if that's for me.
I kind of like the finish. I kind of, because that's where that the floral thing quells down, and you're getting more of the barrel that I sort of pick up in the nose.
Every time I'm like, this is gonna be all rye.
Yeah, it does really smell like a 95.5, doesn't it?
It does. It has that like baking spice and eucalyptus and mint, and it just smells like it's gonna be like a super punch you in the face rye.
I think that might be some youth. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is a rye, if I had to guess, but it's not as hefty as comes off on the nose, right? It's giving me more, like we said on the first round, like honey, citrus, a little bit of mint, a little eucalyptus, a little baking spice. But, and grain. I'm getting a lot more of like that honey citrus that I wasn't really anticipating based on the nose.
This one might have the most heat on the tongue though.
It does sit at the back of the tongue, like on the sides.
Yeah, so I might say rye as well.
I think it's a rye.
Or a high rye bourbon.
It's true. Still just pretty classic. Although this time around, I'm second guessing. I'm getting a little bit more floral and like a tiny hint of citrus that doesn't fall within like those big brand names that I was talking about. I don't think that's what it is, but I think it's like that.
Yeah. There's definitely the citrus pop there. Not as much the second time around. I'm getting more grain the second time around on the nose. There is something familiar about this.
It's very
in a
familiar.
way. But overall, I mean, it's pretty solid. I do enjoy.
Yeah, I like this one.
Bread.
Just dough.
Hello, would you like some bread? Time to make the bread.
Is that the song?
Yes.
Is that how it goes?
You're welcome to take that, distillery, who I don't know who you are yet.
No. Oh no.
Would you like to try whiskey? Here's our new theme song.
Bread.
It's time to make the bread. Either this is a younger whiskey, or it's like a 4 grain, 5 grain, 6 grain, grain, bread grain. I don't know. Is it wheated?
I don't think so.
Because I do get some rye bread.
I think it's
in there.
It's just grain forward.
A spicy honey, because it does have a little heat.
It does have a little heat.
Habanero honey.
Have you ever had that?
No, I don't like.
You don't like spicy. No, I think that, like you said before, I think that this could potentially be something like a 4 grain, because I do still get some rye, but it's just like it's so grain forward. I mean, it tastes like a multi-grain bread. But I really like the mouthfeel, and it's rich flavors. They're good. It's just like, I feel like this could be for some people and not for other people, you know, kind of divisive, because some people don't want to taste such prominent grains. Right now, I'm kind of liking it. I like the mouthfeel. I can't deny that.
Okay, we have gone through these now twice. I almost said thrice. Twice?
Nope.
This is the part where we break away from you guys and we start A/B testing the ones that are not back to back, and then we will start making our ranking 1 through 4, and then we get to reveal and see what these things are that we've been tasting this whole episode.
And as is customary, I will have my answer before Chad has his.
Yeah,
and he may need a refill on some of his things.
I think I'm okay this one.
Okay.
All right. See you soon. Sarah, what time is it?
It's results time.
Blind results time. Okay, now we're gonna try to like shield our eyes and only see the letter that we're talking about. So, Sarah, we have the same order. This happens sometimes.
We have the same order. It does not happen that often.
Doesn't happen that often, but it has happened before. It's happened again. So what are the Vegas odds on that? I don't know. At the same order, so this will be easier. We're gonna go with our 4th place,
which was letter B.
Letter B. Sarah, what is letter B?
This is Koval Single Barrel Bourbon.
Koval, a Chicago company. So craft, check.
Yes.
Out of Kentucky, check. All right.
They made a very nice little printout for us. I'm trying to only see what we're looking at right now.
Okay. Nice. So far I want to eventually see what this theme is.
Yeah.
I'm really thinking it's craft, and it might also be outside of Kentucky.
Yeah. I've actually only had one experience with Koval, and that was at a Chicago whiskey festival where I just went around to booths and tasted. You weren't there with me.
That's in 4th place.
Yes.
Okay.
Next, we did A.
We both did A.
Okay.
Sarah, we are drinking Few Spirits.
Also Chicago, right?
Straight bourbon, single barrel store pick. It is 101 proof and it retails for $50. Also Chicago. Maybe Chicago.
I think Chicago is the theme. By the way, the Koval was 94 proof.
94 proof. Okay, 94 proof.
Okay, so second place
Second
is D.
place for both of us. Letter D is...
Whiskey Acres Straight Bourbon Single Barrel Store Pick. 125.6 proof.
Wow.
I've never heard of it.
Whiskey Acres. Okay, cool. All right, so in first place, Whiskey C is...
What is it? No, what is it?
Do you like Malort? It's not Malort, but it's Carl Jepson. Straight bourbon, single barrel store pick.
It's a pick.
Proof, 107.
Okay.
Did not drink 107.
No,
We
it
thought
did
we were picking
not.
something in the 90s. Retail, $30.
Wow.
And they have a little asterisk here. I'm just saying, if Jepson sounds familiar, it's because it's the same company as Chicago's infamous Jepson Malort.
So this must be a Chicago
This
flight.
has got to be a Chicago flight.
Wow. Chicago single barrel bourbons is the theme.
Here we go from
I haven't had.
From Keegan and Roberto at Asianor. We're super excited to curate this double-blind flight for you featuring bourbons from our home city of Chicago. All of these featured bourbons are single barrel expressions. The 3 store picks were selected by Benny's. Been there, it's a great place,
Benny's.
which is a large liquor retailer here in Chicagoland. We hope you enjoy this flight from our neck of the woods. Well,
I feel like
thanks,
I should have put that
guys.
together. Now I feel stupid. I was
Wow.
like, maybe it's Wilderness Trail.
But, Sarah, we were right.
What did they win, Chad?
We were right. We got that they were all craft.
And we got that they were
We
all
got they're
outside.
all outside. I mean, we were kind of on the fence about, but we said these could very well all be outside of Kentucky.
Yeah.
Which is cool because that's not something that we normally seek out and do. So thank you.
Thank you
Thank you,
for
Keegan
curating
and
this.
Roberto from Asianor for giving us something that's outside of our wheelhouse that we haven't had a whole lot of experience with.
Look at this little paper that they put
great,
together.
yeah, that's awesome.
I gotta be honest, Chad. I fought the urge to put D, which was the Whiskey Acres, in first place.
We both went back and second guessed
I
ourselves on that.
love the flavor. I thought it had the best mouthfeel out of all of them. And it had, honestly, like the richest flavor, but it was very hot.
If
at
that
the finish.
heat was quelled, and I think maybe
with some age, like
With
if
some age, yeah.
With some age, I think like this is one that I would look out for. Like I'm
Yeah.
actually gonna go research what else they do,
Uh-huh.
because I'm really surprised that I've never heard of them before, but I really liked what was going on in this glass. So
Now-
I'm intrigued to follow that. I was not expecting anything from the company that made
Our-
Malort to ever top any list.
Well, our first place, the Jepson, we do own a bottle of. We opened it on a live.
but for 107 proof,
107
you know?
proof. You know, look, you took the Jepson Malort connection out of the equation and did this blind, and I think it helped it.
I agree.
So when we did it on live, we're probably like,
Malort makes me
Jepson,
go,
they make Malort. I'm not gonna like this.
yeah.
So that just goes to show you, do things blind when you can, folks. Just do it. It's an eye opener. It really shows who you are.
We like it. And you can trade blind samples with the H&R flight. So
right.
go check that out. Again, link is in the description.
Yes, we highly recommend, you get this H&R bottle flight. If you want to win one, if you're watching this in the first 48 hours, again, put a comment down below. In fact, here's the theme. Put if you have tried any of these or what your favorite local craft distillery is. Put that down in the comments. And again, after the 48 hours, we will choose a random comment to win one of these. Follow us on Instagram if you want another chance to win one of these. And then our Patreon community, guess what? You're gonna win too. Another reason to become one of our patrons.
That's true.
There you go. All right, well, that's where we leave it. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to us already, you can do so by clicking right up here. There's suggestions of other videos down here. Hope to see you over there one of those. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Thanks, Agenor. Till next time, drink more bourbon.